live.
Today
2812.
is the 23rd of September 2025, a Tuesday. So I didn't finish reading, but I've been feeling led to ask for the past couple of days. Since what I'm dealing with, I asked a question. Okay, I was like, so have I been an offender in any lifetime? And right before I pulled the cards, and mind you, I'm only doing this because I'm feeling led to do this. I so want, look, you know what that means to me. Anyway, so that being said, it said no, not in any lifetime, right? Now, I asked just for myself. I know that I've never done anything like that. That said, I had never asked that question. But right before I asked, I remembered this time when I had first started this part of the healing journey. And I was just confessing even stuff that didn't even make sense for me to confess. And so it came to me that time when this had come up again. And she was like, there's no way. And I was like, well, why am I getting confused? Why am I feeling like I am? Because this the same energy that sat in my DNA when I first started admitting stuff. That's why it's coming at me the way that it is. I was like, I had to stop. I didn't even read the whole spread because I had to make this video. Because I was like, you know what? That is so true. This was what? It's 2025. I started this in 2009, 2010. I was like, oh my gosh, I sure did say that. I had to make this video because I wasn't want to forget, but to me that made me excited because it's further confirmation that how I'm handling this is exactly how I'm supposed to handle this. So, I'm at a place now, like I pull my cards, I'm right out here and I don't care. I do it in the house, why I don't do it out here? I have to wait anyway, so might as well make use of my time. So, that being said, that just made me so excited because I was like, I already know that I've never done nothing like that, but the fact that that's the pattern, this stuff has come up before, and I just completely forgot. It's been over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I remember when I first started saying stuff to my mom, just confessing things, just things in general, nothing like crazy, but just things in general. That was one of the things where she was like, no, there's no way. You didn't. There's no way. I was like, well, why am I feeling like I did then? Because not only did these energy signatures do what they did in order to escape what they thought they were escaping, and it was probably some women too. They put off what they did on other people, so they were accusatory toward other people. So that's why this energy signature is so accusatory and trying to get me to, trying to force me to say yeah. And it even says that. I'm like, do you not realize how much you're exposing that I didn't do anything? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not afraid of these energies. I'm not afraid of these voices. I'm not afraid of these energy signatures, because if you have internal stability and you know who you are, you're not confused and you don't get your information crossed with theirs and then get yourself feeling like you did something that you actually didn't do. When you know who you are, nobody can tell you anything else. Right? So that just made me really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I do remember having this conversation with my mom, not saying that I did anything, but I remember having this conversation, and even back then, that energy signature was trying to get me to take on something that I did not do. And that's people-pleasing stuff too. That's probably why I'm making this video, because that is people-pleasing stuff too. When you sit there and you apologize for something that you didn't do, just to keep the peace, I'm not doing that shit no more. I didn't do anything. So you can either respond back or let your lack of response be a response. I just had to make the video because I was like, oh my gosh. That's what I needed to see about this energy. That's one of the things I needed to see about this energy signature. It tries to make other people, it tries to accuse you Accuser of the brethren. Period. So I just had to make the video. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool that I can see this. I can see the patterns. And when I tell you these energy signatures can really be tricky, that's why the best weapon that you have against these energy signatures is observation, in my opinion so far. It's observation and keeping your center. You sit there and watch, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You can't, I mean, what do you say? What do you say?